G'day, I'm Chris.
I'm Anthony.
And welcome to WA Made Off-Road. Let's tell you what we're all about. We live in WA and we love the Southwest. Pretty much the Southwest is our playground. But when we get out there, we like, I guess every time we go out there, we try and find the best, perfect, secluded campsite. And that's what we're going to show you. Head down the Southwest Highway, turn left at Bell Park Road, and before you know it, you're at Dwellingup. It's about an hour and a half out of Perth, which is why we think Dwellingup has some of the most secluded camp spots closest to Perth. So let's have a closer look at Dwellingup, but in particular, Lane Pool Reserve. As you can see, the Murray River runs straight through the guts, which is a great start for finding that perfect camp spot. Then there's Nanga Road. This runs parallel with the river, so it's a great access to this location. Today, we'll start at the ranger station. We'll meander around the river and show you a few camp spots you can get to in your two-wheel drive. You can see these spots here on the map, but the magic starts when we hit the Fireline. This is where the secluded spots are, away from everyone. We'll take you from the start of the Fireline all the way to the end. So sit back, put your feet up and enjoy the ride. After checking in at the ranger station, we stopped off at the day use area for a bit of brekkie. This is a great spot just for the day if you want to bring your kayaks down, have a fish, just a general play. Flats. Been here a couple of times back in the day before I knew about these other spots on the Fireline which we're going to take you to, but yeah, there's 16 sites, enough for 16 small sites next to the river, not right on the river, but yeah, nice little spot. So we're at Charlie's Flats, as I was saying, there's 16 spots, individual spots here, fully booked.
Fully booked.
I can't believe it's fully booked. It's like...
It's a weekend in Dwellingup, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's winter, it's never fully booked. Must be just getting popular. Little camp spot. Don't want to get too close. Little fire, yeah. Then you come down here and you've got river access. It's not right on the river. It's not ideal, but it does a job if you don't have a four-wheel drive. So, take a look at that. These spots we've just been to, you don't need a four-wheel drive, obviously. There's just tarmac, and yeah, you can get to these spots quite easy. We'll take you to a few more of the easy to get to spots. Then we'll get into the serious stuff.
basically requiring four-wheel drive to get there. Not majorly, there's just a few spots you need to engage four-wheel drive, or it's just easier if you do have a four-wheel drive. But anyway, let's see how we go. Let's get off the track.
Venture down the Fireline.
Go down the Fireline. Alright, we're now on the Fireline track. This is where the good spots are. You need to go just after the Yarrigal two-wheel drive camp spot. You keep going, there's a tiny little wooden bridge. Go over that, and then there's Fireline. The Fireline trail. So you turn right into that. It says no camping. It says no camping, so you just keep driving through the Fireline track, and there's a few spots. They say no camping, but if you go about 40 minutes into the track, then they're not signposted. So I'm assuming you can camp there. Now, this is new. I think it's after all bushfires and all that sort of thing. So you want to call the Shire of Dwellingup, or Pinjarra, whatever, and just ask them before you make any decisions, because I don't want to tell you to do the wrong thing. But anyway, we'll push on. Alright, so we're coming to spot one. It was about 10 k's from the start of the Fireline track. So it took about 20 minutes to get here, half an hour. So we like these spots because they're secluded, there's no one around. You can bloody shoot a gun and no one will hear you, so not that we like shooting guns, but yeah, you know what I mean. So this track here gets a bit ruddy. I mean, you could do it in two-wheel drive and your four-wheel drive, but you know, may as well play it safe. It's just clearance you need, I guess. I might just get out and have a look. Bit of a sinkhole, but no, it's fine. It's been pretty washed out by all the rain, but beautiful spot. Let's take a look. Yeah, pretty washed out. However, still not too bad. This would be a typical sort of site for a, maybe a couple of cars. Nice little fire down there. Someone's lit right next to the river. That's the beauty about these camp spots. Full river access. fishing, mainly redfin perch. Feeling a bit of a rut there. So, just straddle that. I don't know if I'm going to fall back into it. So yeah, anyway, we're going to spot 2 now. Spot 2 is a bit bigger. Got a few more areas left for more cars, flatter. It's probably my second most favourite spot out of all these Fireline trail spots, so let's go. As you can see, fires have been through here. I think it was the last lot of fires that came through here, the Yarloop fires. It's just crushed everything. I think that's one of the main reasons they've shut this place down for camping. And I would imagine they've shut it down because it's too dangerous. Like, look at these trees. Oh, yeah. Imagine sleeping in your swag at night and having one of these bastards falling on your head. Okay, we've come to spot 2. This is the entrance leading down to it. So it turns out that all these spots have been burnt out. Further on down the track, I know for a fact that those spots are untouched by the fire. That's the sight to see. Yeah, it just goes to show how much sights change just from rain and wind, and changes the landscape. But this one, I would say it's the rain. It's a bit different to what it used to look like. So here we are, spot 2. Yeah, second favourite spot, although fire hasn't really done too much damage, but I think it's just regrowth of it's grown back over this winter. So that's pretty much the main spot over there where I'm parked. It's good. It's like 3 levels here. You got one level up top there, just there, one where Anthony's parked. And then over there where I'm parked. Best thing about these spots, far away from everyone, and you got the river right on your doorstep. Take a look at that. So much different. So much different to when the bush you know for years, you come here for years and you go through the tracks, fire goes through it, bloody hell. Completely transforms the vibe, as you'd imagine. This is just insane. Okay, the old favourite. Used to be a favourite a while ago, but used to call it the secret spot. I don't know it's so secret anymore. People like me, no. I just think over the years, people have found these spots over the years, but it's all burnt out anyway. Here it is. Fishing here is superb, redfin perch. Down to about 25. Should be alright. Oh yeah. Now I'll pump my tyres back up and then try it. Hopefully you saw enough of that spot. It's just getting too dark now. We're not going to stuff around too much longer. Just want to get our site set up. I haven't even bloody had a beer yet. It's close to 4. So this is Driver Road Bridge. Don't know if it's called Driver Road Bridge, but it's a bridge going over the river. It's on Driver Road. So we're almost going to turn off. We're almost at the turn off. And here it is. Almost there. I'm almost at our camp spot tonight. For tonight, if there's someone there, I'm gonna be seriously pissed off. Now here's a big rut. Ah, look. There's a chicken track to the right. There's a big rut. Now, doesn't look big, but there's a lot of water in there, I know for a fact, because last time we came here, the walls were probably over 1 metre high. Now we either do it, we get stuck up our camping, or we take the chicken track. What do you reckon? I know what you're going to say. I shouldn't even ask you what you reckon.
What are you asking?
Well, there's a big rut in front of us, or the chicken track. If I go through and get stuck, you have to hitch me out. You have to walk in the water and hook up to the hitch.
You better put the hitch in for a start.
Nah, let's just get to camp. Just build a fire, have a feed.
Hey, up.
Sorry folks, too late. Oh yeah.
What happens if I get stuck?
You're on your own. Where are you? You doing the track?
Fantastic.
Film that one. What's wrong with you, man? This is it. This is our spot for the night. A little bit wet, but I think we'll be alright. Tonight we're making pizzas. Not the standard pizzas, you know, like the flat, bloody open pizzas. These are going to be calzone pizzas. So like nice little pizza pockets. So first we got pita breads here. I think you know what it's going to be. So we got some tomato paste. Got some tomatoes, ham, mushrooms, salami, capsicum, mozzarella cheese, pineapple, onion, and some alfoil to wrap them up. I'm going to get this stuff chopped up and then come back and I'll show you how to do the next step. What does that look like? All right, so we've got it. We've got all the ingredients. It's pretty simple, really. So you get the pita bread, lay it out, get some tomato paste. Look, I don't really need to tell you how to make a pizza. So you just put some tomato paste on there. Like, don't be shy, just spread it out like you're making breakfast in the morning. Pretty simple. So after you've done that, I would say, this is my preference, the meat. We've got the chopped meat here, we've got the salami, we've got the ham. So we just sprinkle a bit of that. I'm gonna go both. You just don't want to pack it too much. Like, you put too much in there, you find it hard to wrap, because at the end, we're gonna wrap it all up into a little bundle, get the foil, wrap it up, chuck it in the fire. Wipe my hands on Anthony's towel. All right, so I think that's enough meat. Do you want to have a look at that? You like that meat? All right, so next, some sauce. Now, I like lots of sauce. You put on whatever you want. But I like lots of sauce. I'm going to put a bit more on there. All right. Okay, next. Yeah, see, look, you don't want to put too much on there. I keep saying it, but I'm just going to put a bit of tomato on there. Does it look like I work in a pizza shop? All right, that was red onion. Got some capsicum. These are pockets, don't forget. So it's not like, oh, you don't want to put too much topping on like a normal pizza, because this is a nice bundle of joy. So I'm going to put a bit of cheese on now before I finish the other toppings, just so there's a nice, consistent sort of cheese oozing through the whole thing. This is mozzarella cheese, by the way. I hope it is. Yep. Okay, got mozzarella cheese. Doesn't really matter what order we put it in now. What else we got? I think that's about it. Mushrooms. Haven't even opened them up yet. But they're sliced, so that's good. Okay. Oh. Jesus, I hope that can close. All right, I think we're just about done. Got all the toppings on there. All right, so I'm just going to put that to the side. I'm going to get this alfoil. Actually, don't forget more cheese. Jesus Christ. I don't know if there's going to be enough cheese for you, Anthony. Nah, there's lots of cheese in there. I'm just going to chuck this on top. All right, so if you're getting close, I'm just going to show you. It's not rocket science, but it can help if you know how to do it properly. I'm probably going to look like an idiot because it's not going to work properly. It's probably going to split open. But when it's in the cooking process, it should sort of mould together. So I'm just going to go like that. Yeah. And I tend to go a bit overboard with the wrapping here, because we're putting it in the fire. It gets thrown about, you break the foil and it's all over. One more. So basically, when you're wrapping it, you wrap it over, and there's where it's all sort of come together. Put that down here. Just doing opposites. Now, I've probably put a bit too much in there, in all honesty, but I don't care. So that's it. So as you can see, there's a nice little calzone pizza pocket thingy-jig. So we're just going to get the fire sort of prepped for it, because obviously you want the hot coals. We'll scatter them about and then we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. There we go. So just put them in there, got to rotate them, especially because it's really hot in the middle, so we'll just rotate them every couple of minutes. They'll be delectable. Right. Look at that goodness. It's like my nonna used to make. Don't have a nonna. Oh,
Delicious goodness.
Pizza brony. Check out that view you wake up to in the morning. I mean, it is a nice day today. Not always like that, is it? So here we are, we made it. pretty much the last spot on the river. It's a massive area that you can fit a lot of camper vans in this area. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thanks for sticking around. And as I say, don't forget to subscribe below. And we'll see you out there. Bye.